Hey, this is Alli Kerr, women's fitness expert, and we are live here on Facebook. I am in beautiful Macon, Georgia at the Pink Physique Women's Fitness Center. I'm here in my office, and this is my first Facebook Live. It's so exciting what we can do with Facebook, and we can interact. You can actually comment and give me thumbs up if you like anything that I have to say. And today we're actually going to be talking about regaining weight. Like you've worked really hard, you've lost weight, and then you get off track somehow and you gain that weight back. And the reason that I wanted to talk about this today, I actually just got a Facebook message a couple of nights ago, about 10 o'clock at night. I had a former client who reached out to me on Facebook and said, I am so disgusted. That were her words were, disgusted and embarrassed. She said, I feel like I've gained back all the weight I lost. I worked so hard. A couple of years ago, I looked in the mirror and I was like, ugh, I just hate the way I look. Nothing fits. And I got started. I lost weight. And then life happened. I got off track and I've gained that weight back. And so she was at a loss, and she's just, really feeling like she is hopeless now because she worked so hard before. I see all the little love coming in. Hello to everybody that's joining us. Alli Kerr at the Pink Physique Live, first time going live, and we're talking about gaining weight back after you've lost it and how frustrating that is and how hopeless it can feel. But we've got hope for you today, so don't fret. We're going to help you out with that. So this young lady, she actually, because of life happening, she lost her weight, she has gained it back, and she did not want to come back to the gym. And one of the reasons was because she told me she was embarrassed. She was actually embarrassed to reach out to me. She's embarrassed to come back to the gym because she feels like, oh my gosh, people are going to judge me. They're going to see that I've gained this weight back, and how hopeless she feels. But the good news is she reached out to me. So her story has a great ending. She is getting back on track this week. She's starting back, and that's really the key. And the thing that I told her was, of course you're embarrassed, and I understand. That's totally understandable. And however, we can stay in this rut where we're at, or we just got to rip it off like a band-aid. You've got to start back. You've got to get back going. That's the hardest part, is starting. But once you do it, once you get back into it, you're going to get back in your groove. Your muscle has muscle memory. Your body's going to start feeling better so fast, and you're going to be feeling like your old self again. Of course, we're going to have to work to get that weight back off. However, if we don't, the alternative is to stay in that rut that she's in, feeling hopeless and feeling disgusted and feeling embarrassed. She told me she feels like she's getting fatter by the day. Those were her words, fatter by the day. So many people, I'm sure, have experienced that, and we feel, she said, nothing fits. My clothes don't fit me. And when I get up, she said, I feel like I have no energy. I just feel so exhausted. That was the word she used, was exhausted. And so how many of us can relate? We all get off track. I mean, nobody's perfect. Let's face it, nobody's perfect. We all get off track, and on our fitness journey, one of the things that I find working with ladies and working with people, men and women, that some of the things, the common triggers that get us off track, and she definitely fell into one of these categories, it's any kind of change in life. It could be a positive change or a negative change that gets us off track. Maybe we're doing really good, we're working out, we're losing weight, we're feeling great, and then something happens, we have a life change, and that gets us off track. For some of us, it can be a positive thing, like maybe getting married, maybe having a baby. That's a big life change. Maybe getting a new job, getting a job promotion, having a schedule change. For some people, it can be a negative change in our life. Maybe a job loss, maybe the loss of a loved one. Maybe we're going through a divorce or some kind of relationship change. Someone in our family gets sick. We have a joint issue or some kind of health issue, and that gets us off track. Any kind of life change can get us off track, and then we get in that rut, just like this client did. The good news for her, like I said, is she finally got over her embarrassment, and she got up the nerve, and she reached out for help, and that is so key. She took that just first little baby step, just like she did back before when she lost weight. She had to take that first step, and this time she did the same thing. So if you're out there and you've gotten in a rut, the thing to do to get out of the rut is take that first step toward taking action. The alternative is just to stay in the rut, feel cruddy, feel like we're getting fatter by the day, feel like our clothes are not fitting, or we can get up and we can do something about it. So that's what I want to encourage you to do today on this beautiful Wednesday. is if you're in a rut or you've gotten off track, even a little off track, get up, dust yourself off, and get right back at it. Take action, do something, start. Just do one little thing. It doesn't have to be a big thing. Reach out to someone and say you need help. I know there's people out there that will be happy to help you get back on your healthy journey. And we're here to help you. If you're in Macon, Georgia, we'd love to help you over here at the Pink Physique. Just reach out to us. We're definitely want to help women get on track and stay on track. So that's our tip for today, is to get started. Thank y'all that are joining in, and I see some of y'all are still joining. I see Wendy Howard, my good friend that I grew up with, is on here. Hey, Wendy. Mary Bell out in California. Wendy's in Washington State. Love seeing y'all on here. And Gerald, went to high school with Gerald and Lauren Grogan. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining into my first Facebook Live. And if you have, I want to do more of these, and I really want to help people. So if you have questions or comments, one of the great things about Facebook Live is we can interact. You can post comments or questions, and then I can do a Facebook Live on those topics. I really want to make it something that, and thanks for the love y'all are sharing. I really want to make this something that is helpful to people and something that is something that you want to hear about. So please post any comments or questions, and I'll be doing another Facebook Live soon. Thanks so much for tuning in, and just the key for today is to get started. Wherever you are, start where you are. Get started. Ready, set, go, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.